The world is shifting. Global power dynamics are no longer dominated by a select few. The established order led by the Group of Seven is facing a formidable challenge from the rising bloc of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, known as BRICS. This power shift has profound implications for the global economy, military alliances, and the very future of our world. The G7, comprising the world's most advanced economies, has long held sway over international institutions and global governance. However, the BRICS nations, with their vast populations, resources, and economic potential, are rapidly reshaping the global landscape. Their rise is challenging the established order and heralding a new era of multipolarity. Understanding the dynamics between these two power blocs is crucial for comprehending the complexities of the 21st century. This essay delves into the rise of BRICS, the challenges faced by the G7, and the economic and military implications of this global power shift. We will explore the potential for a multipolar world order, the human impact of these changes, and the quest for a more equitable future. The G7, established in the aftermath of the 1973 oil crisis, has played a pivotal role in shaping the global economic order. Its members, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, the United Kingdom, and the United States, have championed free trade, democracy, and the rule of law. The G7's influence extends beyond economics, encompassing issues of global security, climate change, and poverty alleviation. However, the G7's relevance and effectiveness have been increasingly questioned in recent years. Critics point to its dwindling economic clout, internal divisions, and failure to adequately address pressing global challenges. The rise of protectionism, the slow economic recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, and the Russia-Ukraine conflict have exposed vulnerabilities within the G7. Furthermore, the G7's exclusion of major emerging economies like China and India has been criticized for its lack of representation. This exclusion has fueled perceptions of the G7 as an outdated club of wealthy nations struggling to adapt to a changing world. As the global balance of power shifts, the G7 faces mounting pressure to reform and reinvent itself to remain relevant in the 21st century. While the G7 grapples with its challenges, the BRICS nations are rapidly ascending the global stage. Representing over 40% of the global population and a quarter of the global GDP, BRICS constitutes a formidable economic force. The bloc's combined economic output has surpassed that of the G7, signaling a seismic shift in the global economic balance of power. BRICS's rise is driven by several factors. China, the world's second-largest economy, has emerged as the engine of global growth. India, with its burgeoning technology sector and young population, is poised to become a major economic powerhouse. Brazil and Russia, rich in natural resources, play crucial roles in global commodity markets. South Africa, the gateway to the African continent, offers significant growth potential. Beyond economics, BRICS is also asserting its influence in geopolitics and security. The bloc has established the New Development Bank as an alternative to the Western-dominated World Bank and IMF. It is also fostering cooperation in areas like defense, space exploration, and cybersecurity. The rise of BRICS and the relative decline of the G7 have profound economic and military implications. Economically, the shift in power is leading to a reorientation of global trade and investment flows. BRICS nations are becoming increasingly important markets and investment destinations, challenging the traditional dominance of the West. This economic realignment is also impacting global financial institutions. The BRICS-led New Development Bank and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank are emerging as viable alternatives to the World Bank and IMF, offering developing nations alternative sources of financing and development assistance. Militarily, the rise of BRICS is leading to a more multipolar world order. China's rapidly modernizing military is challenging the United States' military dominance in the Asia-Pacific region. Russia, with its vast nuclear arsenal, remains a major military power. These shifting military dynamics are leading to new alliances and partnerships, as countries seek to navigate the changing geopolitical landscape. Section 5. The Multipolar Future, a world of shared power. The rise of BRICS and the relative decline of the G7 point towards a future characterized by multipolarity. In this new world order, power is distributed among several major players, rather than concentrated in the hands of a few. This diffusion of power has the potential to create a more balanced and stable international system. However, a multipolar world also presents challenges. Managing relations between multiple power centers, each with its own interests and agendas, can be complex and fraught with risk. The potential for miscalculation and conflict increases in a multipolar system, as does the difficulty of achieving global consensus on pressing issues. The success of a multipolar world order hinges on the ability of major powers to cooperate and find common ground. Effective communication, mutual respect, and a commitment to dialogue are essential for navigating the complexities of a multipolar world and preventing it from descending into rivalry and conflict. Section 6. Human impacts, progress, and peril in a changing world. The shifting global power dynamics between BRICS and the G7 have profound implications for human development, technology, and innovation. The rise of BRICS has lifted millions out of poverty, driven technological advancements, and fostered innovation in emerging economies. However, this power shift also presents potential challenges. The growing economic rivalry between major powers could lead to protectionist policies, trade wars, and a slowdown in global economic growth, ultimately hindering human development. Competition in technology and innovation, while potentially driving progress, also raises concerns about an innovation arms race and the widening of the technological gap between developed and developing nations. Ensuring that technological advancements benefit all of humanity rather than exacerbating existing inequalities is a crucial challenge in this changing global landscape. Section 7. Towards a more equitable future. Challenges and opportunities. The quest for a more equitable future requires addressing the challenges and seizing the opportunities presented by the shifting global power dynamics. Fostering dialogue and cooperation between BRICS and the G7 is crucial for tackling shared global challenges like climate change, poverty, and pandemics. Promoting inclusive economic growth that benefits all segments of society is essential for reducing inequality and ensuring that the benefits of globalization are shared more equitably. Investing in education, healthcare, and social safety nets is vital for empowering individuals and creating a more just and equitable society. The rise of BRICS and the emergence of a multipolar world order present an opportunity to reshape global governance and create a more representative and inclusive international system. This requires reforming existing institutions like the United Nations Security Council to give greater voice to emerging powers and developing nations. Section 8. Conclusion. Navigating the uncertain waters ahead. The global power shift from the G7 to a multipolar world, with BRICS playing an increasingly influential role, represents one of the most significant geopolitical developments of the 21st century. This shift presents both opportunities and challenges for the future. While the rise of BRICS offers the potential for a more balanced and equitable world order, it also raises concerns about increased geopolitical competition and the potential for conflict. Navigating these uncertain waters requires diplomacy, cooperation, and a shared commitment to building a more peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable future for all. As we move forward, it is imperative that we embrace dialogue, foster understanding, and work together to address shared global challenges. The future of our planet hinges on our ability to bridge divides, build bridges, and create a world where power is shared, resources are distributed more equitably, and the benefits of progress are enjoyed by all.